Yo, G, they can't stop me from rapping, can they? Can they, hot? I spit it through the wire, man.
All right, here you go. My name is E. Gray for the E36 Unfiltered Live podcast show. I am your host. You already know. If this face looks familiar for our special guests on the stage, it's a reason. She came here previously as a band member of Element 11. Now here for her solo act, her debut single, none other than Carmisha. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again, Carmisha. In the building, how you doing?
I am great. Thank you for having me. How are you?
Now I'm doing wonderful, no problem. I mean, this, as you know, it is some very unusual times going on in our world today.
Yes, it is.
However,
yes, it is.
I've been really productive, so I'm not really tripping about it, you know?
That's
Some lot of
good.
things happening and everything. So, I mean, obviously, you have a lot going on. You've been putting in some work in the studio, doing a lot of touring going on. So,
Yeah.
tell us about this. So now you got now, of course, you're still with the band, correct? You're still
Yes,
working with the band,
yes.
Element 11.
Yes.
That's the last time you was here. Now you got working on your solo debut single,
Yes.
Better.
Yep.
So, how long has this been in the works? Tell me about it.
Whew. Probably about 2 years.
Okay.
Started off with a completely different producer. Started off with a completely different sound.
Okay.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey. Started, stopped, changed stuff, changed lyrics, changed sounds, all that stuff. But now we're here, and
Yes.
it's
finally what it needs to be.
yes,
Where you
yes.
going at. And you know
Yes.
what? It's funny you say that because last time you guys were here as a group, you was talking about, hey man, we got our single. I think it was Wallflower at the time, and you talking about y'all talking about all the things you had to go through. It may have been the Beast Has Awakened. One of the ones.
Well, it was either Wildflower or Want This Love.
Okay, it was Wallflower.
Okay.
Yes, so y'all told me I had to go to Tennessee State. The thing got erased, and it was a whole lot.
That's
So
Wallflower,
it seemed like this is something that you guys are not you're not too unfamiliar with.
No.
Trying to make the adjustments and going through this and that.
Yes.
So for this one here, do you got some? I want to hear about some of the before we get to the lyrics, some of the musicianship here. 'Cause I know you guys. You work with a great band as it is, your group. You got some of them involved in the process, or you were on a whole new everything.
So the bass line is played by our bass player, Terrence Griffin,
Cool.
but everything else is just a completely new thing. Reason being is I love my guys, Element 11, forever. I love them, those are my brothers. But when you're already in something, when you're already like in a band or in a group, and then you try to go off on your own, if you take them with you, it's like, oh, this is the same people. It's kind of like you can't really you can't really differentiate. Okay, who's this person? Like who is performing, them or her? So that's the reason why I kind of just did a fresh thing.
Yes.
With my single coming out, but Terrence, because that's my guy. You know, he's sick on that bass, so I did have to get him on there. You know, to put me down a little bass line. So yeah.
Okay, so who else you was working with? Producers, direct, all that. Who else was involved?
So my producer is Brian Nathan. He's from
Okay.
Birmingham, but he's out of Nashville right now. Actually, a friend, been friends for a while. Went to A&M together for undergraduate. That's my bro. He's an awesome producer. He went to MTSU. He got his master's degree, and I forgot exactly the name of the degree, but it has to do with like audio engineering and stuff. So he went to school for all this. So he's awesome. And he basically did everything else. You know, I wrote it. He helped me tweak some of the lyrics. You know, do some of the arrangements and stuff, and we just did this thing together.
Okay, wonderful.
Yep.
So what can we expect from Better?
Well, I hope y'all love it first and foremost.
Yes, certainly we will.
But this song is kind of R&B trappy a little bit. Got a little thump to it.
You got a little roastiness to it as well? Okay. Got you.
Got a little thump to it, whatnot. But I love harmony, so you will hear some nice harmonies and stuff in the back. But just hopefully, I hope y'all love it. It's just a good song and some good music. Yeah.
Okay. So it's something you can bob your head to a little
Yeah,
bit
you
as
definitely
well.
can. Yes.
And so the reason I'm even asking about that, because of course I want to be able to give the audience kind of an understanding of what they can look forward to. But then also the cover album is blazing.
Thank
Got the
you.
high boots on, the colors and everything.
Thank you.
I had
appreciate it.
with Charles Beeson the one shot it for you.
Yes.
So the the luxurious, most infamous Charles Beeson that's putting out major, crazy type of levels of photos and things. And with that hoe, I gotta mess with her. So,
oh Lord.
So your video comes out, or you're doing, guys made a short video with it, as well as the pictures and everything. And I'm in the barbershop, just getting my hair cut, minding my own business. As my boy said, minding my own business. And all of a sudden I hear, man, have y'all seen Carmisha's photos, man? Isn't that like? And by that time I have already seen it, but I'm like, I'm thinking like, well, girl, okay, she doing the thing. What she got popping out? What's going on?
Oh,
Little did I know it was preparation for this album, for release and everything. So, what you going for right there? Because you definitely got the cats talking. You got the streets buzzing on there. This is different from Element 11. This is totally you.
It is. So this is more of me. Not to say I'm a different person in Element 11, but this I have complete creative control. So it's like, okay, I get to choose exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it, and all that good stuff. So that was kind of a representation. Well, not kind of. It is a representation of the artist that I am. You know, sexy but not too much. It's like I want to show you a little bit, but not. I'm not out here. Twerking and all that stuff. Showing all that. You do have to be preserved a little bit. I do want to keep it under wraps, but that's just me. Just fun, vibrant, sexy. That's just my. That's how I am as an artist.
Okay. So it's really expressing you as yourself. So it wasn't just okay for this song. This needs to be this look. It's more so like also this is an expression of you as an artist. Yes. In general. Yes. Okay.
Because I like to switch it up too. So I may do something else in a jumpsuit completely covered up. It just kind of depends on my mood. Okay. But at the same time, whenever you see, even if I look a little different, everything's going to be cohesive. So you're going to know, okay. Yes. This is who Carmisha is.
Okay, I like that. So you transition from there, like now you're doing your solo, and you 2012 when you first joined your band, and now you also in 2018, Ruben Studdard started touring with Rube on which is the winner of season 2 of American Idol. Yes. And how did that play off, and how much had that impacted you as an artist individually?
So. It was crazy. So what happened, this was back in 2018, early 2018. I was a property manager for a residential rental company, and he posted the flyers of he was auditioning for background singers for his new upcoming tour. So, I had family members, I had friends, I had so many people just sending me this flyer. on social media, texting me, calling me. Did you see that Ruben Studdard is auditioning for singers in Birmingham? You should go. And I'm just like, ooh, because I am not a good auditioner. I'm just going to be completely real with you. It's something about people, literally, their intent is to criticize and judge and listen. Ooh, it's like it makes me nervous. Even though I've been singing forever, when I get on the stage, I don't get nervous. But it's something about people just sitting there, just like waiting to hear every little thing. Anyways, so at first I wasn't even gonna do. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna do that. I'm scared. It's probably whatever. So I was like, you know what? Just go. If you get a no, at least you can say you tried. Yes. So literally that Friday, I asked for the day off, and I prepared myself. I got me a song ready a couple of days before I practiced, and I was like, I'm gonna go up there and go. So I went to Birmingham. I auditioned. I came back, and what threw me for a loop, I didn't expect Ruben to be in the room. So I walked in the room, and he's right there. I was like, well, hey, all right.
Okay.
I was like, all right, but he made me feel very comfortable because he also went to Alabama A&M, and he was also in the choir. Yes. So we talked about that a little bit and kind of bonded. Kind of bonded on that. So long story short, did the audition, came home. A few days later, I'm literally in the nail shop getting my nails done. My hands are in my nail tech's hands. We just talking, girl, little nail shop talk. Yes. I get a call on my phone. So I have this feature on my phone that even as long as you're not private, even if you're not saved in my phone, your name is going to pop up. His name popped up on my phone. I said, girl, give me my hands. I said, I will pay for whatever I messed up. Give me my hands. I got to answer my phone. So he basically was like, thank you for auditioning. I liked you. I would like to choose you as one of my background singers. I just wanted to personally call you myself. My manager's going to call you, tomorrow for all the logistics and details. So, I was trying to keep calm. I was like, thank you so much. I'm
Inside, though, you was like,
ooh, when I hung up that phone, I was like, we just got crazy. So I put my 2 weeks in for my job. I stepped out on faith.
That's what's up.
I stepped out on faith. I was like, Lord, this is what I've been wanting. I've been working towards this. So I was like, I'm just going to do it. So I put in my 2 weeks. We were in Birmingham for about 3 weeks preparing for that tour. Nice. I mean, dance rehearsals, vocal rehearsals, all that. I literally lived in, what is it? I forgot the name of the hotel. But it's the hotel we have like bedrooms and a whole kitchen and all that. So it was like a little bitty apartment with me and my other background singer. Not my background singer, but my friend Kwamika.
Yes.
She's the other background singer, female background singer. So we stayed in that for like 3 weeks, getting together, and then we went to tour, and we've been doing it ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm super sad though, because literally this weekend we were supposed to be in Bermuda.
Oh,
that was going to be the first time that with this tour that we were going to be out the country.
Yeah.
I was so ready. I was like, "Ooh, Corona!"
Yes.
Yeah, dog, Corona.
It is real.
But it's all right. Everything is going to come back around.
Yes. Everything's going to work itself out. And so for you, how much did you going through that process? Because you guys did it from 2018 to up to now. So
still doing it.
Still going. Mm-hmm. So you had a lot of time to be able to, observe, sharpen your skill, understand what really goes into it. Not saying that you already did not have an idea for it, but what were you able to pull from that experience that you see that you put into even your solo act, your everyday of how you perform and how you prepare it, and just the sounds and things of that nature?
Absolutely. Like you said, I had been doing it, but not on this level. I've never done it on this, such a professional level. And just seeing, the ins and out of touring and, how like a big production is handled and, the sound checks and all that stuff. And Ruben is actually really motivating. He's super serious about his voice and his talent and his craft. Okay. So, he gets on us, don't y'all eat the cheese, slow down on your sugars. Like seriously, because certain foods and certain drinks, they do things to your voice, of course, that you don't want it to be done when you're a singer. And that's something I can go into later. Yeah. Anyways, but he's just, super serious about what he does. He's serious about, hey, y'all taking care of your voice, y'all good, So just, kind of seeing everything that his manager has to handle. I saw a lot on the business side and on the technical side, and it does make you sharpen your skills, because it's like, okay, I'm on this big old stage with him. I'm not about to sound a miss. So let me make sure, I'm practicing, I'm good. I know all my notes. I know all these dance moves. But
right. So so the dance move, I'm kind of hit on the dance move. We didn't know. We don't see you. So I didn't see you dancing.
I am not a dancer.
So, okay.
No, and no.
So was that one of the more challenging parts to get yourself comfortable doing that?
Oh my God, yes, it was. So when we auditioned, when they called us and said, hey, you've been chosen, do you take this offer? Of course I said yes. They said, do you have rhythm? Yeah, I got rhythm. So you can do like a little two, so you have 2 left feet? No, I have 2 left feet. We get to the first day. I'm thinking that we're just about to start, vocal rehearsals and stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Kevin, the original tenor that sang with Luther Vandross, came and taught us all the steps for the tour. Because it's always a favorite tour. It's a Luther Vandross tribute. Mm-hmm. So he came. So he's been doing it for Lord knows how long. He came and taught us the moves. And when I say moves, I'm sitting here like,
what? Wait a minute.
What did I just get myself into? I didn't regret it at all, but I'm just like, oh my God. Like I literally, towards the end, I was about, like, I had a breakdown. I was like, y'all, I can't do it. But everybody was so supportive. Even Ruben, he was like, listen, get out your own head. Mm-hmm. He was like, I know it's new. I know it's different. You may not be able to, because Kwamika, she danced. Mm-hmm. So she's catching on like boom, boom, boom. All right, I got it. I'm sitting here like, Lord have mercy. Like, she was a dance captain in high school and all that. So she's catching on quick. And I'm sitting over here looking awkward, but I say all of that to say that they were really supportive. I got it together, so I'm okay now. But I'm not gonna say I'm a dancer. I do dancing for that.
Yeah.
I do dancing for that.
We know, and that's beautiful because what that sounds like, because of the fact that you said it was just more so intimidating because you knew, hey, you sing, oh, I do that all day. What's up? Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about dancing. Oh man, and then you're in a position where you got others who have more of a background in the area, and now you have to look at the fact that they get it and you still kind of. But it's a beautiful thing of understanding this is a marathon, not a race. It's all about your ability to. So kudos to you for your ability to keep on trekking at it, and also for them being supportive, because that's right. A lot of times it's here, it's in that headspace that they'll get you. You know, you self-defeat yourself before you even get out the blocks, really. So beautiful opportunity. So going with that even more, talking about how to get it out of your own way and everything. You have been with your group, and now you're doing it as a solo artist. What was the experience that you had, the biggest adjustment that you would say you had to make getting into the studio now by yourself? And again, of course, you had other people with you, but this is like all yours, your baby. You know, how was that process? Was it kind of a little bit of adjustment getting in there now as your own?
It was more of an adjustment because, again, this is mine, so I had complete creative control. So, you know, I'm writing, I'm arranging, I'm picking out what sounds I want for this. So it was, I'm not going to say it was overwhelming. It was just much more than, you know, with Element 11. Like, you know, a lot of times Daryl will write, he'll arrange, and he'll just say, okay, this is what you do, and then I'll put my input in it. But this time it's me completely doing everything. So it was just trying not to be too much of a perfectionist, trying not to overthink things, and just having fun with it while I'm creating it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So was it for you, that process? Was it a couple of songs you guys had it in your mind, like, oh, I'll make this for the single? Because a lot of times you hear about it that they have multiple songs that are written and trying to decide which one's going to be the actual single that you're going to break out. So was it always, we know better than one, or did you guys have a couple of songs in the bank, or a couple of different sounds, or a couple of different versions of how better would sound?
A couple of different versions.
Okay, that's
what it was.
Beautiful.
So I knew that I wanted this song. So I started off with Mario Malin.
Okay.
He started off producing it, but this man has 17 million and 95 things to do a second. So my brother Brian, he was like, you know what? Let's finish it. Let's go, because I was talking about it. He was like, let's finish it. Why not? And me, I'm the type of person, I don't like to bother people. He was like, and I was like, you would do that? He was like, girl, come on, let's finish this song. Okay. So we finished it. So what I had in my head, or what Mario started, we kind of shifted it. So Brian had something else that he heard, and he said, he was like, okay, so do you like this or like this? And I'm like, yo, this is dope. So we started to build from it. It was some lyrics that I took out. It was some lyrics that I added. I shortened it a little bit because it was a little too wordy. Like it was some different versions. Yes. And now that it's coming out, that we this year, probably late last year, when we found, was like, okay, this is what we want. Let's perfect this. Yes. Let's finish this. Let's record this. Let's perfect this sound, this version right here.
Nice. Yes. So when you created this song, how long ago has it been that you wrote it? And what brought about it?
Okay, so I wrote it. So we started working on it about probably almost 2 years ago. Okay. So I wrote it a little bit before then. So I'm not even going to say 2.5 years. Because I remember writing it, then I went to Mario and was like, yo, help me with this type thing. So I'll say 2 years. 2 years and some change. So it can be seen from a male or a woman's perspective. Okay. But because I'm a woman, of course, I sung it from my perspective. So Better is basically about where you're in a relationship, you've been in a relationship for a long time. Whether you're just in a relationship, you're engaged, or you're married. And you're just used to your spouse. You're just used to them. You know, nothing's wrong with them. They're the same person, but it's just like, it's a little stale now. It's just the same person. But then you see this other person, it's like, ooh. You know, like, okay, you know, and from my perspective writing this, men, you all are visual creatures. So, you know, a man is quick to see something that they physically like, and they want to pursue that. instead of remembering, okay, how good is the woman that I have at home?
Mm-hmm.
So basically it's about stepping out for something that you thought was better than what you had, but then you get with it and see it was nothing but looks, and that what you had at home still has looks and everything else. So that's basically
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So gotta ask, personal experience deriving for others, what how it better?
It was really derived for others because I haven't, not that I know of, I haven't been left because of that. So I'm not going to say I haven't, not that I know of. But I haven't really experienced that, like being with a guy and then he leaves me for something else because, like I said, that I know of. So it was just more of just hearing different women's stories and, the things that we go through. Even though I haven't gone through it, I've been in a situation where I felt like, dang, is he getting bored of me? Do I need to, step it up a little bit because we've been together for so long type thing. So it's just kind of not necessarily experiences, but just knowing what goes on in life.
I understand that. Great hearing the information we have gotten from you. What we're going to do, we're not going to let the audience wait any longer. We are going to debut, let you guys hear this new hot single by Carmisha Better. Check it out here on the E36 Unfiltered Podcast Show. We'll be right back.
You know I'd do anything for you. I gave you all my love. My loyalty was true. I guess it wasn't enough, because you left me high and dry and said that our spark is gone, and the fire has died in us. I gave you all all of me. You move so quickly. She ain't half of me. You thought that she was better than you. You thought that she was better, but found out she ain't so clever. You thought that she was better than you. Trying to test the water, she's sinking. Now you're rethinking. You thought that she was better than you. Saying I ain't the one, but now you're all alone. Cause you thought that she was better, but in reality you settled, baby, you settled. I'm better. Hey, now you're blowing up my phone. It's me trying to reconcile our past, tripping cause your mind is blown. Didn't think you missed what you had. You had an epiphany, cause you're remorseful, but I really don't believe you don't love me, fool. All this BS you're throwing at me. I gave you all I had till you drained all of me. You move so quickly. She ain't half of me. You thought that she was better than you. You thought that she was better, but found out she ain't so clever. You thought that she was better than you. Trying to test the water, she's sinking. Now you're rethinking. You thought that she was better than you. Saying I ain't the one, but now you're all alone. Cause you thought that she was better, but in reality you settled, baby, you settled. I'm better. They say you never miss a good thing till it's gone. Well, I bet you know now. While you were out looking for something new, it came back to haunt you. Tell me how you feel now. You thought that she was better than you. You thought that she was better, but found out she ain't so clever. You thought that she was better than you. better.
And we're back. Oh my goodness. You guys just heard it. I heard it. She was giggling. She's feeling. She's vibing. She was bobbing. I was bobbing back here. The song, man. Better, Carmisha. She did it. She killed that. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think it's going to definitely be a hit. And I'm also excited for you.
Thank you.
So you guys heard it. Get in the comment section. I want you to get some feedback. I want to hear what you guys think about the song.
Let me know.
It better be all positive. I'm bringing no shade to my crew. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all like
Listen, I like honesty. What I said earlier, everybody's not going to like you. It's okay.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Honesty.
All right. So now I'm going to dive into another kind of an aspect of your journey.
Okay.
Because and this is why I get from listeners. Now, you was speaking earlier. You was working a job. The 9 to 5, you was with the band as well, so you were still doing what you love to do. But an opportunity that you said that you have been praying for, almost like a dream come true, came to itself, and now then also fast forward to even now, you're working with became a teacher for the artists for the North Alabama Arts Education Collaborative, basically integrating music related skills to area schools with arts and education. Basically doing it. So you're basically just using your gift and your tools to now integrate it within little kids and younger, so they can have that chance to develop with that.
Yes.
It's like you're working definitely working within your gift and your skills.
Yes, definitely.
How would you say that you, looking back from it now, from Ruben, from the band to Ruben to your single to working your job now that you have, what would you say that you think that you did to position yourself for that? Because a lot of people talk about what they want their dream to come true, but what we also have to understand is you have to know how to position yourself so that that opportunity, like if you said you want to sing, but you were never really singing, people would have been tagging you in the videos or whatever to, hey, audition for this person. So take us through how important you think it was that you did, for what you did to position yourself for this blessing, so to speak.
So
how important is that?
Yeah, so it's super important. I have always known, like since day one, that I wanted to be a singer. I didn't always know how I could do that. I didn't always know how I would be able to do it, but I knew that I wasn't going to stop singing and I wasn't going to stop trying. I never had all the answers. I still don't have all the answers. But one thing about me, when even when I had a traditional job, a 9 to 5, I really didn't talk about that much. I talked about my music because that was just something that I did to pay the bills. Was I grateful for those jobs? Absolutely. But it wasn't anything like, it wasn't the career that I wanted. I was grateful for it, but it wasn't the career that I wanted. So I was always putting my music out in the forefront. Hey, I'm in Element 11. Hey, I'm with Ruben. Hey, look, I'm doing me, music. And honestly, when I quit my job, and that first year was really rough. Reason being, I didn't prepare myself enough, because the tour went on for, I was going basically with practicing for it, and the actual tour I was going for about 3 months. Made some really good money, but I didn't have anything from when I came back home. So that was actually a really, really rough year for me. I'm just going to be very transparent. So I would say that if you do take a leap of faith, have some other stuff going on in the middle of that, so that you won't be going through the financial struggle. Now, the music opportunities, they were still happening, but there was a financial struggle for me. But if I hadn't have done that, I probably still would have been a property manager. If I would have been too scared to audition, or if I would have been, even if I auditioned and I got it offered, and I was like, oh, this may be too much. If I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have been in the place that I am now. Working with Arts Huntsville and Mailer Conservatoire to be a teaching artist, that is literally the best position for me right now, because they made it specifically for touring musicians. They made it specifically for us. So when I say, hey, y'all, I gotta go. All right, we'll see you when you get back. That's it. Like literally, I had we did a Valentine's Day show, And I told them, I was like, y'all, I'm going to be going for a day or two. Oh, that's fine. We'll see you when you get back, because they make it, because they know that you're not always on the road, and that there is something that you need to do while you're at home. So why not let it be in your field? Music education, like it's completely perfect. So I wouldn't have been able to do this, and those kids, they teach you so much. Never in my life would I thought I would have been a teacher, even though I'm not a teacher, but teaching kids, and they just that's a whole nother conversation. But they just brighten you up, and they
pull so much out.
They make you see things in yourself that you didn't see in yourself. That type of thing. So I'm grateful. You have to go through the struggle to get to where you want to be, and to get to success. So I don't regret the struggle. Then I was like, Lord have mercy, what's going on? But now that I look back on it, I probably wouldn't be doing my song, because I would have been so cooped up. Because I was a property manager. That's a very demanding job. Yes. And I probably would have moved up by then. Every job I've ever had, I've always moved up. So I probably would have been somebody regional. I wouldn't have been able to do music, because I'm focusing so much on that. So I kind of feel like the Lord was like, okay, girl, you being too scared. Get out there. I'm going to put this in front of you, because you playing. Take this. And you're going to have to struggle a little bit, but I'm going to always keep you. That's the thing. He never let me go. He always kept me. Always kept me. I never missed a meal. I never had my lights turned off. Nothing like that. So I thank God for that. But I am grateful that I did that, because it gave me the confidence and the ambition to keep moving. And now I'm a person. I research. I read. I look up. Like I try to get as much knowledge as I possibly can to be the best at what I'm doing.
Wonderful. Yeah. Brilliant. Now, to go into that, as being an artist, and you said you're working with children and everything, and you're seeing now, you're entering really majorly to the male dominated, but as a female artist. And I ask these questions every time I get a female artist, because to me it resonates. Do you feel a certain pressure or responsibility to uphold a certain standard of ladylikeness, or a certain quality of this and there, as being a female, not only just a female artist, but a black female artist in the industry, where it seems to a lot of times be self, you got to be overly sexualized to do that, have certain this lyrics lack the depth of the standards of women, especially black women. Do you feel that's a responsibility that you also carry when you create songs and putting things out there, especially if also in your position, knowing that you're also going to be mentoring kids as well?
Absolutely, I do. That I think about that all the time, because what you like is what you like. I'm not going to knock anybody for liking what they like, but I want little girls or even younger girls to be able to listen to an artist, or to see an artist and like, okay, I want to be like her, or I want to be similar to her, and it's not degrading themselves. Again, I'm not knocking what anybody else does. That's your preference. You like what you like. I am not here to judge anybody, but that's not my thing. You can still be sexy and tasteful. Yes. You can still, have some awesome music without all that extra stuff in it. I'm not saying I'm the cleanest artist, but I'm not.
Absolutely. Yes.
That's not my thing.
Yes.
That's whenever I write, those type of things don't even come to my pen. Yes. It doesn't come to my head to to put anything vulgar in my lips, just because I don't feel like I need to sing about that. Like, it's so much already out there. Why? Let me talk about some real stuff. Let me
art stand out.
Right. I'm not saying I'm like the deepest. I'm not an Erykah Badu anything like that. But at the same time, I'm not about to talk about what my body can do to a man, and I'm not about to talk. It's just kind of like now being a woman and knowing that side of her. I may have some more sensual, I may have some more sensual songs, because as adults, that's what you do.
Yeah, yes.
Whether you believe that it should happen before marriage or not, that's your beliefs. But as an adult, that's what you're going to do. So it's nothing wrong with making songs about that, but just going so descriptive and stuff. I'm not that girl. So yes, I do feel it's very important, because I wouldn't want my, any of the kids that I mentor to look me up on YouTube, and they're like, you know,
Like,
that's
wait a minute.
right, you know,
Kamisha is
right.
What?
Exactly. And you know, it's crazy because I actually had one of the girls I used to mentor back home. She messaged me on Facebook after I put that picture out, and she said, you know, you always told us, you know, not to do that. And I said, what am I doing? And she really couldn't say. She was like, well, your leg, you can see your leg. And I'm like,
oh.
yeah, but I said, I'm not, you know, I'm not dancing any type of way. I'm not, you know, and I told her, I said, I told you guys these things because y'all were kids then, you know. Y'all didn't need to be doing that stuff when you were in high school and stuff.
Because you're not really conscious of the decisions you're really
right.
making.
That's the main thing. It's like you can't make these decisions for yourself right now because you haven't even experienced life to know what you're doing and what the consequences of, you know, what you're doing.
How to handle it when it comes.
Right. So we actually kind of had a conversation about that, and she understood where I was coming from, but. Yeah, I do. It's like you said, especially as a Black artist, I do feel that we need a little bit of a shift. You know, there are some awesome artists out there who are already doing it. But I do feel like it needs to be more of a shift. I feel like our generation needs to be shown that you can be sexy, you can be appealing without being sexual.
Yes.
Like you can be sexy and attractive without being sexual. Like you don't have to like
That's
put it all out there,
Yeah,
you know.
that's a
So yeah. Another thing we need to learn how to do is deal with rejection. Because again, everybody isn't going to like you. Everybody isn't going to want to work with you. So if somebody comes to me and say, hey, I would love to collaborate with you. What do you think? I'm always going to be like, sure, let me hear what you got. If I don't like it, I'm not going to do it with you just because I feel bad. I'm not going to down you. I'm not going to down it. I'm just going to say it's not my taste. I pray that you find somebody who's, you know, perfect for it. I'll support you. I'll come to a show, all that type of stuff. But we need to learn how to just tastefully say no and take a no and go on.
Yes.
So stop being jealous when people are making it or when they're doing good, and learn how to take rejection. Like, they was hating on me because no, they just didn't like you. That doesn't mean that doesn't take down, that doesn't decrease the worth of you or the value of you. They just may not like you. So I feel like once we get over rejection and handling it with grace, and once we get over, stop being so envious and jealous of each other, man, we could soar. Like, we could do some things.
Yes. Beautiful thing.
We definitely could.
Got you. And, you know, and that's so important because, you know, entering into this space that you're in here, you know, you got to deal with both spectrum of being rejected, which, you know, we can deal with rejection quite a bit, but dealing with it, accepting it, and also, you know, being able to have that confidence in your sound yourself. So finding your voice, finding your sound. So with this being said, it is introducing better. Yeah, better. Is that right? That's it, right? Better. It's trying to get it right. Is that is this the introduction of, hey, this is my sound. This is who I am.
Yes.
As an artist, though.
Yes. So I don't really like to be put in a box. I have a couple of different musical backgrounds. When I went to school, of course, I studied classical music. I was in an a cappella group as well.
Okay.
And of course, you know, church background. So I have a lot of different types of music loves. So I may be putting some of that stuff and mixing it in, but for the most part, this is my sound.
Okay. Let's go ahead and shut it down. I know you guys would love to have more time. I would love to have more time with her. We got to get going. She got some things she got to do. We got some things we got to get done. But we gave you a good snippet of who Kamisha is here on the E36 Unfiltered show. And to end it, go ahead and let us know how we can contact you through social media and all the other great stuff.
Okay. So Facebook, Kamisha, Karmessa. Instagram, Kamisha Music, so Karmessa Music. YouTube, Kamisha. Basically, if you just type in Kamisha, you're gonna find me on all the social media platforms. Same thing with the digital media platforms, Kamisha.
Okay.
So just type in my name, I'm gonna pop up.
Wonderful. Oh, do we got a video? Anything music video coming up?
Not yet. So
Okay.
right now it's just the audio single.
Okay,
So not
okay.
yet, but of course, I'm gonna let you know.
For sure.
I'll let you know.
Definitely. Getting it going. We thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. It was so much fun.
Yes. So here he is, E36 Unfiltered. We are signing out. Carmisha on the ones and twos on the stage, her platform, gracing us with her presence. I am your host, E. Gray, and we out. God bless.
Hey everybody, it is your girl Carmisha. Just wrapped up an awesome interview with E36 Unfiltered Podcast. Had so much fun. He dug deep into some information and got some good stuff out of me. So I hope you guys enjoy the podcast. Tune in, follow him, follow me, and we'll see you later. Download better.
Yo, G, they can't stop me from rapping Kenny. Kenny hot. I spit it through the wire, man.